On order, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and then moment of silence.
With allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Public announcement.
Roll call.
Oh, I'm sorry, roll call.
Councilman Edelson.
Present.
Councilman Pritchett.
Present.
Councilman Staglitt.
Present.
Deputy Mayor Bobo. Present. Mayor Fulcher.
Present. Public announcements, please.
In compliance with the Open Public Meeting Act of the State of New Jersey, adequate notice of this meeting with the Township Council is provided in the following manner. On January 13th, 2019, advance written notice this meeting was posted on the bulletin board in the Mount Laurel Municipal Center, and copies were sent to the Burlington County Times, the Mount Laurel Sun, and the Courier Post.
Thank you. May I have a motion for the approval of the bill list?
I'll make the motion to approve.
May I have a second? I'll second. Motion by Deputy Mayor Bobo, second by Councilman Staglitt. Roll call, please.
Deputy Mayor Bobo. Aye. Councilman Staglitt.
Aye.
Councilman Edelson.
Aye.
Councilman Pritchett.
Aye.
Mayor Fulcher.
Aye. So moved. May I have a motion for the approval of the minutes?
I'll make the motion to approve.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Roll call, or I'm sorry.
Sure. Deputy Mayor Bobo. Aye. Councilman Pritchett.
Aye.
Councilman Edelson.
Aye.
Councilman Staglitt.
Aye.
Mayor Fulcher.
Aye. So moved. Resolution 19R105.
Authorizing a place-to-place transfer of alcohol beverage controlled distribution license 0324-44-008-005. This is Martin Liquors for the record. The Dunkin' Donuts has moved out. The state requires them to do a place-to-place transfer to license the entire premises now that they'll be expanding into that area.
May I have a motion?
I'll move to approve 19R105.
May I have a second?
Second.
Motion by Councilman Edelson, second by Councilman Staglitt. May I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Edelson.
Aye.
Councilman Staglitt.
Aye.
Councilman Pritchett.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Bobo. Aye. Mayor Fulcher.
Aye. So moved. 19R-106.
Resolution authorizing the refund or cancellation of property taxes, block 201.02, lot 2620, 7 Stratford Lane.
This is correct.
Correct.
May I have a motion for 19R-106?
Make a motion?
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Motion by Deputy Mayor Bobo, second by Councilman Edelson. May I have a roll call, please?
Deputy Mayor Bobo. Aye. Councilman Edelson.
Aye.
Councilman Pritchett.
Aye.
Councilman Staglitt.
Aye.
Mayor Fulcher.
Aye. So moved. 19R-107.
Resolution authorizing tax collector to cancel uncollectible taxes pursuant to NJSA 54:4-91.1.
May I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Motion by Deputy Mayor Bobo, second by Councilman Edelson. May I have a roll call, please?
Deputy Mayor Bobo. Aye. Councilman Edelson.
Aye.
Councilman Pritchett.
Aye.
Councilman Staglitt.
Aye.
Mayor Fulcher.
Aye. So moved. 19R-108.
Resolution authorizing the Township of Mount Laurel to enter into a cooperative pricing agreement.
May I have a motion?
I'll move.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
This is for shared services. May I have a roll call, please?
Deputy Mayor Bobo. Aye. Councilman Edelson.
Aye.
Councilman Pritchett.
Aye.
Councilman Staglitt.
Aye.
Mayor Fulcher.
Aye. So moved. 19R-109.
Resolution authorizing the appointment of special law enforcement officers for the Mount Laurel Police Department. These are our part-time officers that are required by state law to be appointed yearly.
May I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Motion by Councilman Pritchett, second by Councilman Staglitt. May I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Pritchett.
Aye.
Councilman Staglitt.
Aye.
Councilman Edelson.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Bobo.
Aye.
Mayor Coulter.
Aye, so moved. 19R110.
Appointment of Ron Devlin as Emergency Management Coordinator for a 3-year term.
May I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
May I have a second?
I will second.
Moved by Deputy Mayor Bobo, second by Councilman Edelson. May I have a roll call, please?
Deputy Mayor Bobo. Aye. Councilman Edelson.
Aye.
Councilman Pritchett.
Aye.
Councilman Staglitt.
Aye.
Mayor Coulter.
Aye, so moved. Resolution 19R-111.
Authorizing the execution of addendum to the management agreement with the Garden State Discovery Museum Center for learning concerning the operations of Paul's Farm.
May I have a motion?
Make a motion.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Moved by Councilman Staglitt, second by Councilman Pritchett. May I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Staglitt.
Aye.
Councilman Pritchett.
Aye.
Councilman Edelson.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Bobo.
Aye.
Mayor Coulter.
Aye, so moved. 19R-112.
Resolution authorizing the tax collector to cancel 2018 property taxes and remove property from the 2019 tax sale list.
This is veteran as well.
No,
No?
unfortunately, there was a property that was mistakenly put on the tax sale list that has consolidated with another property, so it's just the tax assessor and tax collector making the appropriate adjustments for our state law.
My mistake. May I have a motion?
Make a motion?
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Moved by Deputy Mayor Bobo, second by Councilman Edelson. May I have a roll call, please?
Deputy Mayor Bobo.
Aye.
Councilman Edelson.
Aye.
Councilman Pritchett.
Aye.
Councilman Staglitt.
Aye.
Mayor Coulter.
Aye, so moved. Resolution 19R-113.
Authorizing the execution of owner's consent for an application to the New Jersey Department of Transportation.
May I have a motion?
Make a motion?
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Moved by Deputy Mayor Bobo, second by Councilman Staglitt. May I have a roll call, please?
Deputy Mayor Bobo.
Aye.
Councilman Staglitt.
Aye.
Councilman Edelson.
Aye.
Councilman Pritchett.
Aye.
Mayor Coulter.
Aye, so moved. Resolution 19R-114.
Resolution authorizing the signing of an agreement between the Township of Mount Laurel and CWA AFL-CIO Supervisors Union for a period from January 1st, 2020 through December 31st, 2022.
May I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Moved by Councilman Pritchett, second by Councilman Staglitt. May I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Pritchett.
Aye.
Councilman Staglitt.
Aye.
Councilman Edelson.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Bobo.
Aye.
Mayor Coulter.
Aye, so moved. Resolution 19R-115.
Resolution authorizing the signing of an agreement between the Township of Mount Laurel and CWA AFL-CIO Clerical Union for the period from January 1st, 2017 through December 31st, 2022.
May I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Moved by Councilman Pritchett, second by Councilman Staglitt. May I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Pritchett.
Aye.
Councilman Staglitt.
Aye.
Councilman Edelson.
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Bobo. Mayor Coulter.
Aye, so moved. So we're gonna move on to ordinances for second readings. Ordinance 2019-20.
An ordinance of the Township of Mount Laurel in the County of Burlington, New Jersey, providing for various capital improvements and related expenses in and for the township, appropriating $5,444,536, therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $5,172,309 in general improvement bonds or notes of the township to finance the same.
We're gonna open this for the second reading to the public to talk about this ordinance, this proposed ordinance, and this proposed ordinance alone. So at this time, if you'd like to talk about 2019-20, feel free to come to the microphone.
Two bond issues.
My name is Harriet Insler, and I live at Full River Court, and I just have a quick question about this. Is the money in here part of the money to pave Union Mill Road, down from, I guess, Elbow to, Academy?
Yes.
Thank you.
Would anybody else care to come to the microphone and speak about this proposed ordinance and this one alone? Seeing nobody, I will ask, seeing nobody from the public, I will ask for a motion to move 2019-20.
Mr. Mayor, motion to move to 2019-20.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Moved by Councilman Edelson, seconded by Deputy Mayor Bobo. May I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Edelson?
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Bobo? Aye. Councilman Pritchett?
Aye.
Councilman Staglitt?
Aye.
Mayor Coulter?
Aye, so moved. 2019-21.
An ordinance of the Township of Mount Laurel in the County of Burlington, New Jersey, providing for various capital improvements and related expenses in and for the township and appropriating $2,586,968 to fund the same.
At this time, if there's anybody from the public that would like to come to the microphone and talk about 2019-21, please do so. Seeing nobody from the public, I will ask for a motion to move 2019-21.
Make a motion?
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Motion by Councilman Staglitt, second by Councilman Pritchett. May I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Staglitt?
Aye.
Councilman Pritchett?
Aye.
Councilman Edelson?
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Bobo? Aye. Mayor Coulter?
Aye, so moved. 2019-22.
Creating a new chapter 126 in the Township Code entitled Smoking in Public Places.
At this time, if there's anybody from the public that would like to come up and talk about or 2019-22, please do.
Hi, my name is Douglas Cooper. I'm a resident of the township. My big question that I have for you guys is this in all public places, including the street?
George?
It's all public properties.
Is it including the street and as well as sidewalks on the street?
Yeah, you can't smoke. This ordinance doesn't prevent you from smoking on public sidewalks, and most of those are not even on public.
So this will just be in parks, municipality buildings?
Yeah.
Because it says on the ordinance there, when we take a look into the ordinance of itself, it says public areas. If you look at public areas, it's a very broad thing. And my real question is this considered as the street itself? I haven't really gotten an answer at all if it is considered as a public sidewalk or not. Because within the ordinance itself, it's saying all public areas.
It defines them as municipal buildings, grounds, and public parks.
Okay, so no sidewalks or anything like that, so you can go out and smoke on the sidewalk, you're fine, as long as you're off the property.
Well, yeah, but it depends on what you're smoking at this point.
Well, if you're a medical user, you can then on the regular public street then. Okay, all right, this one I'm just making sure of. Thank you. Human rights.
Would anybody else from the public care to speak about this?
Hi, my name is,
Karen, I think you would just have to turn it on if you don't mind.
is it on, not on?
Probably not. You can pull it out if you want.
Oh, it's on now. Yes, okay. Hi, my name is Karen Cullen, 15 Winterberry Court. I am very grateful that the council is seeing, has put this ordinance on the agenda because I think for the health and safety and wellness of the residents of Mount Laurel and everywhere, that smoking not on public lands where kids are playing or in front of buildings is important. So I am very thankful that this is on as one of the ordinances. Also, I want us to notate that the green team, I don't know if you guys can hear me because I don't feel like this is on. That the green team asked for this ordinance. So we are applying for sustainability certification through Sustainable New Jersey. And one of the certifications we need to achieve is this ordinance. So I just wanted to make sure that that there was an awareness of that. Okay, thank you.
Would anybody else care to come to the microphone and talk about this ordinance? Seeing nobody from the public, I will ask for a motion for 2019-22.
I'll make a motion.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Moved by Deputy Mayor Bobo, second by Councilman Staglitt. May I have a roll call, please?
Deputy Mayor Bobo? Aye. Councilman Staglitt?
Aye.
Councilman Edelson?
Aye.
Councilman Pritchett?
Aye.
Mayor Coulter?
Aye, so moved. Ordinance 29, second reading ordinance 2019-23.
An ordinance amending chapter 113 of the Township Code entitled Peddling and Soliciting to Establish a Do Not Solicit List.
Would anybody from the public like to come to the microphone and talk about this ordinance and this ordinance alone? Seeing nobody from the public, I will ask for a motion for ordinance 2019-23.
I'll make a motion.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Moved by Deputy Mayor Bobo, second by Councilman Pritchett. May I have a roll call, please?
Deputy Mayor Bobo? Aye. Councilman Pritchett?
Aye.
Councilman Edelson?
Aye.
Councilman Staglitt?
Aye.
Mayor Coulter?
Aye, so moved. Ordinance for second reading 2019-24.
Amending chapter 107 of the Township Code entitled Parks and Recreation to allow special events at Falls Park.
Anybody from the public would like to comment about 2019-24, please come to the microphone and feel free to ask your question.
Jim Colash, 436 Hartford Road. My only concern is parking there. Okay, because the highway, they're out there on the highway all the time now, and they have big groups there. I'm just as scared some children's gonna open the door, come out the car going by on the highway.
Sure, so the township engineer's taken a look at the property, and I'm actually in the process of compiling the data for the council. He thinks he can get another 45 spots out there.
I'm just concerned with wetlands there.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
If anybody else from the public would like to comment about 2019-24, please come to the microphone and do so. Seeing nobody from the public, I will ask for a motion to move 2019-24.
I'll make a motion.
May I have a second? Moved by Deputy Mayor Bobo, second by Councilman Staglitt. May I have a roll call, please?
Deputy Mayor Bobo? Aye. Councilman Staglitt?
Aye.
Councilman Edelson?
Aye.
Councilman Pritchett?
Aye.
Mayor Coulter?
Aye, so moved. At this time, I will now open the meeting to, for public participation. So feel free to come to the microphone and state your question. I would suggest that if what you have heard has already been stated, please add something new to the conversation that has already been stated. And then, we'll move from there.
Neil McCallum, 516 Oak Court, Mount Laurel, New Jersey. I want to congratulate everybody, we had a very calm meeting tonight. One thing, on Waverly and Church Road, since they're building that new Wawa now,
Mhm.
on 73, I believe that's Maple Shade right there, close to Wawa.
Okay.
Are they gonna put a traffic light at Waverly and Church or something, or widen that road, because that's gonna be a disaster, a big disaster.
I don't
It's
know
a
the,
disaster now.
yeah, I don't know the answer, Neil, but I can look into it and get back to you.
Everybody
I'll
wants
call
to
you.
know, just for everybody who wants to come
Yeah.
down there or use that road, or whatever. Of course, right now, I don't think, if we ask Morristown, I guess we're changing that, or Maple Shade.
I don't know if that's Maple Shade or more, it's either Maple Shade or Morristown. Let me find out who has the
Yeah, maybe they
application and
can
I'll
answer
take
that
a look at
question because she wants to know. Not everybody asks me, so I don't know.
yeah, let me, I'll take a look at the plans and then I'll give you a call.
I'm good, thank you.
If anybody else from the public would like to come on up, please do.
is Mary Ann Barjul. I live in Greenwood in Laurel in Dorcas Court. And I was requesting for you maybe to provide more defined and enforceable guidelines for basketball nets on the street. I had spoken to Mr. Paddleson. Do you have a problem? But anyhow, there was this has been going on for about 2 years with this child from another street that comes to a basketball net on our court. I thought I was doing the right thing by going out there and asking her between the hours of 8 and 9, now she likes to start bouncing the ball. And I thought I was being polite by trying to explain to her that it was disturbing to the residents that live here and would she mind being more considerate and not doing it at that time, because there's 5 other nets besides the 6th one that children play at, and they all respect that time frame. It's all before dark. And I got met with the screaming mother. And I mean, this woman came at me, both barrels fully loaded, threatening to bring the police in because I was harassing her daughter, threatening to put a restraining order on me, got this close in my face. You know, I asked her if she could just calm down, and I said, look, well, you have 5 nets here. Everyone respects everyone else's, residence and privacy and all. Couldn't you do the same? She said, well, I don't care about the others. She told me I should go live in the mountains. She just was unbearable. Then she proceeded to scream at me because she has a thing with my neighbor's dog. At that point, when I tried to cut her, she said, don't touch me. So at this point, I felt that I was being put in a position that I'm going to defend myself against threatening her. So I went in, I told the police. She told the police the same thing she told me, that this net in fact belonged to her. It was given to her by Bill, the other neighbor that also lives on Haynes. And then I had contacted Councilman Ellison about to see what I could do, because we've been there for 40 years and this woman's been here for 8 or 9. And I really don't like being threatened that way, and feeling uncomfortable living in my own home and putting a restraining order when I live on this court. So I asked him what I could do, and the township manager came out, and she now tells him that in fact it's not her net, it belongs to Bill. So now we're going back and forth with a bunch of, I'm not sure what's going on here. But now it seems like they're aggravated with me. And all I wanted was the child not to play that late. She's very hard to see on the street when you turn the corner, it's very dark. If someone doesn't care about the way I feel about the noise, at least the child's safety is around. So that's why I'm asking for more defined and enforceable guidelines for people with their nets. I think they should be in front of their own homes. And I think there should be an enforcement of time.
George, can you address that?
I can actually address a few things here because the township actually looked into it. Our zoning officer has gone out. Your neighbor in the court has told us that that is his net that's in front of his home. Under the township parent ordinances, he is allowed to have a net in front of his home. We have spoken with the mother of the child. We have explained to her that at any time we can call the police department and the police department can ask her to stop because there's a nuisance ordinance in the township. I've spoken with the police chiefs. If it's during the day, she can be out there playing basketball. However, at night, we do agree that it would be a nuisance. So we've also spoken with the mother. We've advised her that the police will be called, in the dark, and the child will have to stop playing basketball at night because it would be a nuisance in the dark. The zoning officer has spoken to the mom. Obviously the township likes to try the best to resolve the situation and calm the situation as much. We had a very civil conversation with the mom, just explaining her, the neighbor, everybody get along. So the police department is aware of the issue. The mother has been spoken to. So I would just ask, maybe give it a week or 2, and then if there's any problems that continue, call me directly and we'll address that.
Her same MO was to go scream at this woman next door to me, and then she brought her flowers, and of course the woman closed the door in her face because, she's irate.
Yes.
I mean, being kind.
We tried our best to calm the situation, so
I appreciate it.
we're trying to find common.
And Mary, and other residents, council, we're navigators. We're not allowed to get involved in legal disputes. That's what I got the township manager about.
Well, that's fine. I just wanted someone to be like I said, if it's not good for the fact that it's a nuisance, you could barely see this child there at night and she's by herself playing. I don't think if they're gonna speak to me about child safety, that would be a priority, her not being on that street by herself in
Yeah,
that
we,
hour.
and we did explain that to the mom, that the township parks where there's basketball, tennis courts, various soccer fields, they're open from dusk to dawn. So we feel that the police department would enforce the same thing out in the middle of the court, you know, if it's dark and it's past dusk, there's no need to be playing basketball.
I appreciate that very much, thank you.
I have a pet peeve, I feel same way this person does. Now, you say that you're allowed in front of your house, maybe I'm wrong, but I've complained about these numerous times. Is that permanently implanted on the sidewalk, or
No,
on
you
your
can
driveway?
have portable basketball hoops in front of your home, they have to be brought in during snowstorms.
What about any other township, maybe backed off that sidewalk? I mean, that's public property. I mean, it's township property, it
Right.
shouldn't be on that sidewalk to begin with. Because there's times that garbage trucks can't get down there.
There's no ordinance that prohibits it, this topic was discussed a few years ago,
Well, I think we need an ordinance,
and there is none at this time.
just so you won't have this type of problem here. All right, the permanent one shouldn't be there to begin with. And-
Permanent ones are not allowed, but the
Well, I never
portable
see a
ones are.
township do anything about it, that's my complaint, it's been a complaint. You go around township, I can point out numerous permanent. And I never see the township do anything about it. It'd be nice if they did. Okay, and a lot of this aggravation will probably go away. I know you're talking about rolling back off the sidewalk in the snowstorm. I thought if they rolling back off the sidewalk at night, then you wouldn't have people playing basketball. Okay, that would be a start. Okay?
Thanks so much.
Evening, my name is Lefty Grimes from East Hanover. I fight for the rights of the unborn, I fight for the rights of people in wheelchairs, I fight for the rights of medical cannabis patients all over New Jersey. And I see a lot of ignorance, and I see a lot of Christians hurting other Christians, and Christians hurting other people. Christians hurting patients, and that's not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to help the sick and the dying. The least shall be first, and the first shall be last. But yet, we're putting hoops in front of the sick and the dying. We're giving them more hoops to jump through, more barricades to get their medicine, to use their medicine. And I'm really disgusted with what I see around New Jersey. Wheelchair access is one issue. There's no compassion by these governments, and I see it everywhere. So when you say you have compassion, when you say you support medical cannabis, but not my town, well, then you don't support medical cannabis. That's a sham right there. And you got people all over the state that are suffering. People complain about the smell of cannabis, how bad it's going to smell. I have to walk through a cloud of smoke or something like that. Or a field of cannabis, it's going to smell. Well, I'll tell you what smells worse than a field of cannabis. A vet sitting in his own waste with his windows shut for a month with a gun in his mouth. That smells a lot worse than cannabis. Am I wrong about that? Do we want to stop 22 vets a day from killing themselves? Do we make their lives harder and make them have to go further to get their medicine, to go more hoops for our vets? Really? That's what you've done. You've given more hoops and more problems to people that are already suffering, already hurting, and you put more barricades and obstacles in front of them. You should be ashamed of yourself as Christians. Ashamed. All over the state we've gone to all these council meetings. We've gone to Boone, we've gone, I just went to a council meeting at Mountain Lakes. There was no wheelchair access for the town hall. And the town administrator's like, oh, we're working on it. We got
We're in Mountain Laurel. We have that in Mountain Laurel, so.
Well, not
Can you
everywhere.
address
Not everywhere.
address about what's
But
going on?
I'm talking about the compassion that's lacking in New Jersey among the councils, the ignorance that I've seen among councils, and the ignorance I've seen here tonight among this council in particular. Hurting, sick, and dying. If you knew somebody with cancer, believe me, you wouldn't be passing this ordinance. If you knew a kid or somebody that needed this medicine, you wouldn't be passing this ordinance. It's not a kid, it's an 18-year-old.
So this ordinance is relegated to the parks, not inside people's homes.
You can have it, this will be a breathing easy zone, yes?
Municipal zone.
This will be a breathing
Or
easy zone, this building?
Yeah, you won't be allowed to smoke on township property.
Right, so you made it harder for patients to medicate. That's what you've done.
Or smoke cigarettes, or cigars.
Okay, but you made it harder for patients to medicate. That's what you've done. That's exactly what you've done here tonight. You put an obstacle and a barrier in front of the sick and the dying, and if you're a Christian, you should be ashamed of yourself. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. Thank you.
I'm Harry Helen from 10 Emerald Way, Alderton Lane, Mount Laurel. And I just wanted to say that we went out on April 27th for the cleanup day. And it's the second year I participated in it. But it was such a wonderful, wonderful event. Met wonderful people, met people in the community who were very glad to see us. And I just want to thank the council for sponsoring that. And hopefully, honestly, I'm remiss, I didn't know about it until the past few years. But if we can get more people involved, it was just a great day. And I want to thank everybody for allowing us to participate in that.
Harriet, next year you have to split your time between shredding and cleanup. We could use your help on shredding.
Cleanup was, I mean, we met people along the way, and we actually got people in the community starting to walk with some of us because they didn't know why we were there. So we explained to them, and it was a very uplifting experience. Thank you.
Is there anybody else from the public that would care to make a comment, please do.
Brian Sharp, 19 Middle Way. I want to second what Harriet said. Cleanup Day was great. But I also wanted to thank the council for updating the webpage. I think it's made it a little bit easier to find what's going on. And I know I directed some people to, go out there, look, see what you guys are doing, so maybe we get more participation here at the council meetings. So thank you guys for that.
My name is Richard Grisworth, 6 Wellington Court, and I just wanted to ask a couple things. One is the trails that we have throughout Mount Laurel, like there's one back behind St. John Newman. We use that trail a lot ourselves. A lot of them are getting in disrepair. The township always seems to have great ideas and puts a lot of money and effort into it, but then there's no maintenance later on. And the trails are really looking bad. Bridges are missing boards. They're dangerous. Trees fall down across the paths, and they don't get cleaned up. Is there anybody who regularly, looks at those areas? And I know, part of it down too along Union Mill, we're talking about fixing the roads and the development going in, and the builder is supposed to work on the road later on. But even the trails back there, there's tape across them to keep people out. Are we doing anything to do that? We have all this great open land, but nobody can use it.
So the St. John Newman Trail, yes, Jerry Masha, who's in Public Works, is overseeing them. He's been working with our engineer. I know some of them still need repair. It's quite an expensive cost, so they're doing them piece by piece. But I can have Jerry, if you leave your information, reach out to you tomorrow, kind of give you an update where we are with that. As for Union Mill, do you mean the county bridge? Is that what you're talking about?
No, there's a bridge, and then when you go up Union Mill from like Hartford up, there's some trails
At the corner?
on the left.
There's a trail
Like an
Yeah,
access road.
and you can't get over the wooden bridge there. It's all
Yeah.
blocked off.
I can look into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
That's,
then the,
that's really wet back there.
It's probably, it's because of wetlands.
and then the other thing is, I know there are a lot of people out for cleanup day and everybody's helping do their part, but there's some areas that seem to get missed. When you are on Hartford Road and you're going from where the Hartford School is up towards Lenape, on the right-hand side after the first house on the right, I forget what the address is, I think it's 408 or whatever it is, right in the woods there off the road is a gigantic, like 60-inch television set that's been sitting there for weeks, months actually. And I've called the township, I've called another one now when you go past
Do you know if it's
Park
on
Road
private
towards
property?
Route 38. They probably are,
Okay, so,
but they're
so that would
in
actually,
public view, you know.
so, okay, if you leave me the addresses, I'll turn them over to zoning, that will be zoning, we'll have to cite them, give them 10 days to remove it, and then issue a ticket.
I'm sure it's not the homeowners who dumped them,
Right.
because, you know, you can see that they've got
Mhm.
decent yards. So somebody is just coming at night or whatever and dumping the televisions.
So unfortunately, we can't go on private property for, just workman comp issues, God forbid, one of the employees got hurt or injured. But if you, like I said, we can definitely have the zoning officer reach out to that house, if you leave me that information too.
Okay. Thanks.
No problem.
Good evening, everyone. I was just wondering if town council or township manager has heard of a program, and it's offered down in Voorhees, it's called the Voorhees Property Tax Rewards Program. I was just wondering if it might be something worthwhile to consider doing at all.
Alan, not everybody knows you, so please state your name and address.
I'm sorry, Alan Kramer, 68 Executive Drive.
I'm familiar with the program.
Is it something worthwhile to consider doing?
Yeah, I mean, we've looked into it, it's very hard to get businesses to sign on to it. It is something that we can continue to explore, but at this time, it's not something that's taken off.
Okay. I was just
It's hard
curious.
to get the businesses, and it's really hard to get corporate businesses to sign on. It's more of the mom and pop shops that tend to sign on, you know, and one of the feedbacks that I know in Voorhees and Washington Township also has it, is that, you know, the residents would like to see the larger corporations, but unfortunately, they don't want to give that tax break to the residents. So, but we can continue to,
How does it work though?
you have to spend a certain amount of money, and then there's a credit that goes onto your property taxes. It's, you know, it's to help you, it's to give you incentive to shop in the town in which you live. But like I said, you know, you have to spend a decent amount of money to get like a whole dollar off. But a lot of times where the businesses that we have, like in the town, such as Target, Bed Bath and Beyond, those larger corporations haven't quite signed on to this program in any of those towns.
My wife and I were riding through Voorhees, we
Mhm.
saw these signs.
The signs, yeah.
Just curious as to
Mhm.
that, if it was worthwhile to consider. Thank you.
Anybody else from the public would like to come to the microphone, please do. Seeing nobody, coming to the microphone, I'm going to now open, the meeting to comments from council. Meredith?
No comment at this time.
George? Councilman Pritchett?
No comment.
Councilman Staglitt?
Cleanup day, as reported, was a success. Yeah, a lot of other residents saw us cleaning up and wanted to find out when the next one was. So, you know, maybe we can even do a couple more throughout the year and get a lot of other residents who participate in other neighborhoods and stuff around town. And thank you to our speakers for coming forward and speaking. Special shout out to the Green Team for that initiative. So, anyway.
Thank you all for coming. I know we have one more meeting before May 30th, but May 30th is our annual Memorial Day tribute, Laurel Acres Park, 6 p.m. We do a very nice tribute to the veterans in that service, so please put it on your calendar. May 30th, 6 p.m., right next to our brand new playground. Thank you all for coming.
Deputy Mayor Bobo?
I just want to thank everyone for coming. I have two shout outs tonight to the Green Team. But I do have a question for our solicitor or maybe a manager for my front clerk, actually, I'm not sure. Is there a way to, and I don't know if you have this answer on the top of your head, to designate that Mount Laurel elections must be in November?
I don't
this governed by, do a resolution supporting the November election.
Does that make it mandatory?
It's not mandatory.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Summer's right around the corner. Weather's starting to get a little bit warmer. So please, thank you again for coming out and have a great evening. Drive home safe. That's the most important thing. May I have a motion for adjournment? Motion. May I have a second? Second. All in favor? Aye.